Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel, LexTech. What are the top 10 tech fails that must be banned? So you also want to know more about this. Watch this video till the end because in this video, we are going to discuss the 10 tech fails that must be banned. So let's get started. 1. Blue whale game. The blue whale game takes its name from the idea that blue whales intentionally wash up on beaches to end their lives. From this, it may be inferred that the blue whale challenge's goal for the kid or young person who initiates the challenge is suicide. The challenge essentially comprises 50 smaller activities that the player must master. After signing up on a social media site, the challenger is given a godfather who will serve as the game's game master. The player receives a task via WhatsApp for 50 days in a row. A blue whale is typically carved into your palm or arm as the first duty to signify your commitment to the endeavor. Sometimes the duties after that are riskier than other times. Examples include setting your alarm for 4:20 a.m., watching a scary movie, writing a depressing poem, sticking or cutting your arm with a needle, going near any train tracks at night, going to a skyscraper's roof and standing on the edge, cutting off all communication for a day, robbing your parents, and more. A photo or video of each past individual challenge must be sent to the challenger's sponsor. The goal of the entire challenge is to gradually push yourself past your boundaries so that you can gradually give yourself up to the game master and follow his instructions without resistance. The participant learns from their godfather their anticipated death date around the halfway point of the task. He is asked to confess his death and accept the date. Threats of killing his parents, friends, or something similar are made if he doesn't comply with them. If the player wants to leave the game, there are other threats. Thus, the contestant's final job is to commit suicide after completing a series of extremely hazardous and deadly challenges. The precise number of victims is still unknown. However, it must be assumed that between 90 and 250 young individuals committed suicide as a result of doing the blue whale challenge, according to several accounts. These figures, however, cannot be precisely validated. 2. SMTH Send Me to Heaven application. What if we challenge you to toss up your pricey smartphone into the air? You would advise us to go on a jog. However, a specific app created for this purpose results in the daily risky throwing of thousands of phones into the air. This app's simplicity is absurd. In essence, all a person needs to do is throw their phone safely into the air, and when it lands in their hands, it will reveal how high they threw it. Since it usually takes multiple throws for a smartphone owner to seriously drop their device, the app gives users plenty of incentive to keep tossing by reporting their throws on scoreboards. The World Top 10, Week Top 10, Day Top 10, Local Top 10, National, and Facebook Friends lists are some of these leaderboards. As you might expect, this software has claimed the lives of many unsuspecting smartphones, earning it the notoriety of being the final game your phone will ever play. To be honest, if you don't care about the durability of your smartphone, this app can make for an exciting game where players will push themselves to new limits in an effort to beat the previous record. Number 3. Monster Rocket. The water tank cap has the potential to come off and cause impact injuries. Additionally, if the rocket is not fully launched, the tail may harm a user or spectator as it descends. The 7-foot inflatable Mylar rocket is launched using a water pressure tank that is attached to a blue and orange launch pad. The fin section of the rocket is made of plastic and foam. From January through August, they went for roughly $30 at Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, KB Toys, and other toy retailers. 4. Polaris RZR. A short online search for Polaris RZR fire yields numerous results showing UTVs on fire, each with a unique narrative of the cause of the fire. In the last 10 years, there have been 22 recalls of various RZR years and models, with 13 of those recalls having fire concerns. A total of 302,050 units were recalled. The most recent recall of fires occurred in 2021. 2 RZR recalls for fire concerns have been issued so far this year. The fuel line, fuel pump, turbocharger, fuel tank, and oil drain line are among the various fire danger recall causes that change from year to year. Polaris was questioned by KSL investigators regarding the origin of the fire risks and whether a design mistake was to blame. One recall for a 2014 model omitted the cause of the machine catching fire, but it indicated a fatality. On July 4, 2015, Provo teenager Bailey Holdridge After being injured in an RZR accident, Bailey was trapped inside their RZR when it toppled over and caught fire. She was rescued by a family member, but more than half of her body was burned to the 3rd degree. Bailey was taken off life support after spending 4.5 months in the hospital, sustaining 27 surgeries and becoming infected 6 times. 5. Manhunt 2. The violent video game called Manhunt 2 was created by Rockstar London and released by Rockstar Games. Released on October 29, 2007, the game was heavily criticized for its graphic violence and was subsequently censored all around the world. Despite the restrictions, the game was outlawed in numerous nations. Twitch prohibited the game's uncut streaming on its platform in 2015. 6. Tata Nano. A burning Tata Nano was reported almost every day around Indian regions. It was a time when this car caught fire in Anand, Gujarat. A few minutes ago, a Nano taxi caught fire in Sri Lanka, and just a few seconds ago, another Tata Nano bursts into flames, this time on the streets of Chennai. This was the alarming rate at which the so-called cheapest car is catching fire mysteriously. The car is compromised in almost every aspect, talking about performance, safety, wiring, quality, etc. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. 7. Lorex baby monitor. A burning hazard is the last thing any parent wants in their child's room. Due to safety concerns brought on by a defective battery, Lorex voluntarily recalled 26,000 Care and Share baby monitors sold in the United States and 8,000 distributed in Canada. The monitor's blue lithium-ion batteries have swollen and overheated in 488 instances thus far, and in 140 of those instances, the battery's plastic casing has come off as a result. Fortunately, no reported injuries have occurred. Number 8. Abbott pacemakers. Due to worries that the pacemaker's software could be compromised, the FDA announced a voluntary recall for a certain brand of pacemakers. 465,000 pacemakers that Abbott, previously St. Jude Medical, sold are subject to the recall. According to the FDA, if the devices are exploited, an unauthorized user could access a patient's device using commercially available technology. Isn't that terrifying? A new piece of software by Abbott offers greater security features, according to a statement from the firm. The update comes with data encryption, operating system fixes, and the ability to turn off network connections. 9. Fitbit. In 2017, Fitbit unveiled the smartwatch, and the Ionic line was discontinued in 2020, with 78 instances of burn injuries in the United States, including 2 cases of 3rd-degree burns and 4 incidents of 2nd-degree burns. Fitbit has received at least 115 reports of the battery in the watch overheating domestically and 59 reports overseas. According to the CPSC, Fitbit has received 40 reports of burn injuries from throughout the world. 10. Pfizer Bextra. Similar to Vioxx, Bextra was a painkiller used to treat inflammatory conditions like arthritis. After 1 year on the market, Pfizer, the drug's producer, recalled it in 2005. Bextra was recalled due to an elevated risk of heart attack and stroke in some patients, much to Vioxx, but it was also discovered to cause a deadly skin condition. Nearly $1.2 billion in fines were imposed on Pfizer and Pharmacia and Upjohn, a division of Pfizer, one of the highest criminal fines ever levied against a U.S. pharmaceutical corporation. That's all from today's video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below.